Picture this. You are a high school student trying to enter the Breakthrough Challenge, but you don't know where to start. You decide to watch some of the previous competition's winners' video guides, which, in no small terms, basically tell you, this is how to win. Unfortunately, that doesn't exist. Can you actually predict your odds of winning this challenge? That answer lies in the chaos theory. Also known as the butterfly effect, the chaos theory is, at its core, simply a way to explain nonlinear dynamics. Equations that, when drawn on a graph, don't form a straight line. But chaos isn't so simple. Chaotic systems have 3 required rules to be chaotic. More on that soon. But how does that relate to probability, or this challenge? Probability is predicting linear dynamics, the inverse of nonlinear dynamics. An easy example is a coin flip, for it would either be heads or tails, and, in theory, there's a 50% chance of each landing every time. Now, how do these two things relate? Well, if you've ever flipped a coin 100 times, you know that it is never 50 heads and 50 tails. One will always land more than the other. That implies that there are smaller things at work that we can't tell. So back to those chaotic rules. Sensitivity to its initial conditions. For example, a butterfly flaps its wings, changing the airflow, and that flips initial conditions. Coin lands on heads. 2. Topological mixing. Simply the process of mixing, figuring out how real-life mixing works mathematically, except where no measure is required for the process of mixing. Dense periodic orbits. A periodic orbit is a special type of solution for a dynamic system, specifically one that will eventually repeat itself. For example, a challenge that happens every year. Now, let's answer the original question. Well, every year, there are about 2,400 participants in the Breakthrough Challenge, so, in theory, you have about a 1 in 2,400 chance of winning. That is linear. However, the slightest difference in anything can change that. For example, the side of the bed you wake up on. Wake up on the left, which kinks your neck, you explain worse. But shift that angle 1/100th of a degree. You sleep 30 minutes longer, wake up refreshed, and explain better. Mathematical probability is not equal to the actual probability. That's the chaos theory. Simply try and let the coins drop.